Hi everybody, we're going to talk about the reference page and how to attack it a little bit more. So let's get started. At the top of your reference page, you're going to put the title reference, again, references if you have more than one, not in bold. So just normal lettering centered on the page. And then you're going to start your references in alphabetical order. Doesn't matter where they've been taken from, but they must be in alphabetical order. And they should be in this format. And you're probably thinking, well, geez, how do I do that? Well, I have an example above. So this is the same one as the first reference on the reference page. So how are you going to get it indented a little bit? So you're going to put your cursor at the start of the second page, go up to the top of your page, click on the arrow in the paragraph section, go down to special, click on the down arrow, click hanging, and then press OK. And all of a sudden it goes in. And because you've done it on the first one, all of the rest of them will follow suit as you input them. And it's just as simple as that. Now, if you find you want to get out of it, go back up, press arrow, click none, and it goes back. If you've made a mistake and want to try it again. So I'll do that once more. Bottom corner, special to hanging, okay. And then there you go. So let's talk about how to cite from a journal. So you've gone online, you've got this wonderful journal, the Nursing Economics, and you've taken an article from it. Now you want to cite it. So how do you do that? Well, author's last name, comma, the initial of their first name. If they've got more than one name, so it would be first name initial, period, space, second name initial, period, space, and then the date of the publication in brackets or parentheses, period, the name of the article. Now, if you'll notice, the only word capitalized in the name of the article is the first word. Now, that would be different if perhaps there was a pronoun in there, like Canada or a proper name. Then that would be capitalized, but that would be the only reason. Period. Then the name of the journal in italics. The comma. The volume number is also in italics. And right after the volume number, you're going to put the issue number in parentheses, and it is not in italics. Follow it with a comma, then put your page numbers, period, and then retrieve from colon and your URL while you found the article. So that's an article from a journal. Article from a website, which is happening a lot more now. So I went to the American Association of Colleges of Nurses looking for articles on faculty shortages in nursing programs. So I found one. So this is how I cited this page. So put the name of the website, who wrote the website, who's responsible for the website. So the American Association of Colleges of Nurses is responsible for the website. If there had been an author's name there, I would have put the author's name, but there wasn't. So this page was done in 2005, so I put that in parentheses, period. Then the title of this article that I read is capitalized. And again, the first word of this title is capitalized. The rest of the words are not until we get to the colon. And now the colon kind of breaks this into two separate sentences. So the first word of the second sentence will also be capitalized. The title is followed by a period and then retrieved from and your URL. Now, article with two authors. So this is, again, it's a journal article, and it's really not much different. The authors' names are separated by an ampersand. So author's last name, comma, space, first letter of the first name, period, space, ampersand, space, and then carry on. And then and followed by the year, and the rest is done exactly the same as the first one. Now, instead of a URL, a lot of articles have a digital object identifier or a DOI number at the very end of it. You can find it when you're looking. Usually it's at the end of the first page. Sometimes it's when you go to the site, go how to cite your article, it'll be there. So the DOI number is usually found and put at the very end where you'd put your URL. So you do not need to put retrieved from. All you need to do is put a small DOI colon and then your DOI number. And that'll help anybody who wants to find the article as well. So what if you have more than two authors? Well, you can have a lot of authors sometimes. So if you have more than two, you just carry on adding another name until you get to the second last one, and the last one, then you put the ampersand before the last name, and it's just really the same. And then the date in parentheses and carry on like the way you are. And that's pretty much it for a reference page. There are different ways to reference other articles, newspaper articles, etc. But I think typically, from what I've been seeing, if you've been using websites and journal articles online. So try these. If you find you need a little bit more information, just ask, and I'll help you out as well. So I hope that helps. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.